Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? Today I wanted to go ahead and discuss the topic of why I am so confident in the future value of XRP hitting the hundreds, if not thousands mark. And more importantly, I really want to talk about why I do not care about the price right now. It really doesn't matter, and let's just get into it. I'm going to give you my facts, my reasoning. Hopefully you can gain more confidence and not want to sell. Because trust me, the value right now of XRP does not dictate its value in the future. So let's get into it. First of all, the market that Ripple is targeting for XRP to be in, it does about $1.25 quadrillion per year worth of transfers. That's just through the SWIFT system. That's not even money transferred through. That's not even money transferred through payment providers, which Ripple is also targeting. So, worst case scenario, the market is worth. The amount of money that comes through in a year through the SWIFT system is $1.25 quadrillion per year. That's $5.3 trillion a day on average. And also, they're not even considering, most people don't even consider the $27 trillion sitting dormant in Nostro accounts to pre-fund those cross-border transfers. And as well as people don't even take into account the volume from payment providers. So literally, XRP is pretty much targeting the global money transfer market. Every single dollar, every single euro, every single pound, every single currency sent across borders, Ripple is targeting that, even through exchanges, which we just found recently, because they have a career position on their website for someone to go out and market XRP to try to get it as a base currency for exchanges. So the market size just, because people say, oh, $100 is not possible, $1,000 is not possible, $10,000 per XRP is impossible, although I do think that's a bit far. You got to consider the size of this market. You're literally talking about all the money ever that's going to be transferred in the world. Imagine all the money that's being transferred in the world. It's literally, Ripple is positioning XRP to be the bridge currency for all that, to create a faster and cheaper transaction to advance global commerce. That's just one of my points. Second, Miguel Villas stated that they are expecting XRP to be in bank payment flows by the end of 2018. Not MoneyGram, Western Union payment provider, the actual bank payment flows they expect XRP to be within. A lot of people say, especially the anti-XRP people who like to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, they always say, oh, they don't have to use XRP. Well, why would a banker not want to save an additional 30% and get a transaction out of 3 to 4 seconds? And not to mention, Ripple's working on the Cobalt network that is expected to go live in 2019 that brings the transaction down to 1 second and scales it up to a crazy amount of transactions per second. I think it was like 50 or 80,000 or something crazy. So they're working to even scale the blockchain even further, to not only be a 4-second transaction, but to get it into a second and to scale twice the throughput as Visa. So it just makes too much sense to take over the market. It's like right now Swift is an old truck that gets like 4 miles a gallon, and then Ripple is like a Prius that's getting 50 miles a gallon. It's positioning itself to take over. It just makes too much sense for it to have an industry takeover. It's a breakthrough disruptive technology that we've never seen before, and it's truly coming into this market. And the size of the market they're targeting and how much progress they're getting, the trials that are going on, the partnerships, I mean, this is why the price right now I don't care about. It's like I see a lot of people like complaining and sad. Not so much complaining, but I can understand if you're losing money on your investment, you're not going to be too happy. But remember this. One, you don't lose until you pull out. There was a point, guys, when I was in this market about a year ago, and I bought in right when Ripple started the huge flat line of 20 cents. There was a point where the market rallied up to 120 billion, and everyone was excited. It's like, wow, it just crossed $100 billion. This is big news. The market then proceeded to drop down to $50 billion, and it stayed like that for, I think, about a month and a half. And my XRP, like, guys, I have not always been in profit with XRP. There was a point where there was about a month where literally XRP was worth about 10, 12, 15 cents, where it was almost about half of what I put in. So I've personally been in your situation where, yeah, you're losing money on your investment, but at the same time, you got to remember that the value right now doesn't dictate what it's going to be in the future. Think of it this way. Does the value right now make a bank, financial institution, payment provider want to use the currency less? It doesn't make sense. The value of XRP doesn't affect the network. It doesn't make it slower. It doesn't make it a more expensive transaction. The price, in terms of companies actually adopting it, don't mean anything. The price really doesn't mean anything. It's the actual technology, the speed, and the transaction cost, and the true fundamentals of the currency that are, which is why it has so much industry interest. It's not, the price right now is just what the retail investors care about. The big corporations, they could give two shits less about the price. Not saying that they would want it lower or anything, but they really don't care about the price of the currency. They care about how it's going to cut their cost by 60% and get a 4-second transaction to advance their commerce to capture new revenue opportunities. So this is why, guys. This is why I don't care about the price. And this is what makes me think that the future value of XRP can be insane. It could be 3-4 figures. We don't know. I truly think it'll hit $100 in the next few years. But the main point of this video is not that the future value of XRP, but it's more of why you shouldn't care about the value right now. You should care about the value 3 to 5 years from now. Not in the next 3 weeks, 3 days, or 3 months, according to Brad Garlinghouse. That's his quote. But guys, this is a breakthrough technology. This is something completely different to the industry. It's a disruptive technology. It is bound to take over. We're moving faster and faster into the digital age. And the fact that we can transfer information at the speed of light, and we're still waiting a couple days up to a week for payments, this is truly set to take over. This is like the email taking over the regular people sending letters. It used to take people weeks to send letters across borders to friends in their countries. Now you can send someone an email in another country literally instantly. That's why payments need to be the same way, and I truly believe Ripple will take over. Now, it might sound like the video's done, but it's not. David Schwartz also made a very interesting comment on Twitter. So let me pull this up for you guys. So Dave says, I have a good friend who's writing the programs for ICA, the big banks, Zillow, and EXT. As he was telling me about the new software he was writing, I showed him Ripple. Both Ripple and his new product are almost identical. The bank's new stuff won't be released until 2021. And David Schwartz all of a sudden says, that's too late to do us any good. Our XRP strategy can't wait that long. And basically what he's saying is that XRP, their strategy for XRP is going to be taking place like now. Their strategy to get XRP within bank payment flows, it is now. It's the next few years they're going to be really working on getting XRP into bank and payment provider payment flows. And it really will work because it saves the business money and advances the commerce, which just captures new revenue opportunities and marketing opportunities for the business. So it literally makes sense to take over. So guys, I just want to end this off on, you should really not care about the price right now. Does it suck seeing your investment down? Sure, I know, it sucks. But remember, you're not losing any money until you sell. But just remember, guys, the value of it right now doesn't dictate what it may be worth in the future. The value right now doesn't dictate the adoption that will be taking place in the next year or so. So remember, guys, hold that XRP. Seriously, hold it. The value right now doesn't mean anything. I was in your situation before where my XRP was worth half of what it was a month ago. And it sucks. It sucks putting in your money and having it worth half of what it was. I know, it sucks. But remember, the value right now does not dictate what it can be worth in the future. And the value right now does not dictate the global adoption that will take place in the next couple of years. You even hear it from David Schwartz himself that by that comment, he's basically saying these next few years, 2018, 2019, 2020, the XRP strategy is taking place during then to get that into bank payment flows, bringing up liquidity, and bringing up the overall value of XRP. So remember, guys, the price right now you should not care about, and you should have full confidence in the future value. This is the only currency that has this much news coming out. This is the only currency that's really making progress towards its targeted use case. See, a lot of currencies, they have a targeted use case, but they don't make any progress towards that. Ripple is, we're seeing it right now, that is progressing towards that use case. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to follow my Twitter at Teenage Buffett. Drop a like on the video if you did like it, and I changed your perspective on XRP. Also, make sure to subscribe. We are growing very fast, and also check out a Ledger Nano S if you do want to pick one up. They are $100, but $100 is nothing compared to what the future value of your currency could be. So, just want to end this off on, you should not give a damn about the value right now, because the value right now is being suppressed by Bitcoin. You're just seeing retail manipulators manipulating the value. But wait until the day when speculation doesn't drive this market, but utility and the fundamental value actually drive the value of this market. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.